Hey everybody, welcome back. Pronouns. Do you have any pronouns? Now if you do, I don't really give a shit because I'm sick and tired of the pronouns. I'm sick and tired of the wokeism. Your kids are pretty much messed up from what I said before. High school, college, if the parents are wokeism, they're just jacked up. Feel sorry for them. But it is what it is. But I seen this where this older lady is going back to college to get a degree, and they threw that in her face. And she gave an awesome response to it. You know, you don't lay down to it, you fight it head on. Just like Charlie Kirk, you know, he fought it head on. He got told off, cussed out, I mean everything you could imagine. And he stood there strong, and he answered truthfully to a lot of this crap. Well, watch this, and you're going to see why your kids are screwed up and where it's coming from.
I'll make an exception, but usually I want students, unless you're a student.
I am a student.
All right, okay.
Thank you. In fact, that's why I want to talk to you. My name is Carolyn. I went back to school later on in life. I am getting my BA. I carry a 4.0 grade point average. I am on the presidential list and the dean's list every semester. Here's my issue. I chose something in my life I didn't like. I wanted to be a teacher my whole life. Everybody kept telling me, you're great with kids, go be a teacher. So I did. I went to college. I was excited about being a teacher. It's been my dream for 40 years. My second semester, I'm carrying an A average, and my teacher writes me an email and asks me what my pronouns were. I'm first year Gen X. I don't have a fucking pronoun.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I do have. I have a noun, and it's my name. And that's the only English language I can actually say I have. But I was cool, and I was really kind. Excuse my language, but y'all are adults here, right? Okay, good. So, excuse my language, but you know what? I am pissed off because when I said to her, I'm sorry, I don't claim a pronoun, I got failed. I got failed in 3 of her courses. And my grade point average went from a 4.0 down to a 2.5 because I didn't carry a pronoun. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I have an incredible grade point average. I'm a smart woman. I've been working in the workforce for 40 years, and my generation, if y'all don't understand, invented the internet, for Christ's sake. We're not stupid. All right? And yet, you're going to fail me for my pronouns. So my questions are this. As a student, if I don't want to claim this woke ideology, how do I advance and get my degree in something I love and really want to do and would be really good at without being failed unless I fall into their agenda? Tell me how to fix this.
Yeah, first, thank you for your blunt nature. It's very refreshing. So, yes, there is no easy answer. Number one, there's strength in numbers. Confronting professors or administrators with you plus 10 or 30 other people is the first way to do it. You should not go to appeal by yourself. You should go with the Turning Point chapter and ask for a remedy with many people alongside of you. Number two, though, and I'm just going to be as blunt as possible as you were, I really don't think grades matter that much in the world. I know they matter to you for advancement. My advice to people is that your character and your integrity and standing for what is right matters a lot more than pandering to some sort of an agenda. And I know you agree with that.
Well, the problem is that you lose your funding. Okay, the minute your grades hit below C, you lose all your grants
I hear
and
you.
all your funding that's free. So all these college kids that are getting these Pell Grants get pulled.
No, I'm not diminishing that. So they're holding your career hostage over that money. I still, that's why I think college is a scam. I still think you should not comply to their tyrannical woke orthodoxy. You should fight for it. You should fight on it. But to be perfectly honest, I think that it destroys your soul every time that you comply with their nonsense. But God bless you, and thank you for being a lifelong learner. Thank you.
And that's what Charlie Creek means when he says college is a scam. You should be able to earn your degree. Not if you don't follow what we say, you're going to be failed. What is that? That's not using your brain. That's just following their bullshit, their wokeism crap. And what kind of professor or teacher works at a college that is allowed to do that? So that speaks pretty bad on the people running the college. That needs to be looked at because they're the one pushing it. They're the ones allowing it. I think you should, any college that's pushing that, don't go to it. It's a scam, right? So you're not going to be looked at as you should be looked at for intelligence and what you know and how smart you are. I say shame on these teachers, and they probably don't know any better because they're so whacked in their brains anyway with wokeism and stuff. They're too far gone. I've tried to reach many people on a lot of stuff, and it's just they're either too far gone or they just don't want to listen to what you have to say, that's the bad part. When your First Amendment speech, if you cannot have free speech amongst yourselves and conversation, it's pretty much lost. If you cannot have that conversation, then it's all lost. You cannot get through to these people, and that's why Charlie means by college is a scam, because if they're teaching this and they're backing it, your degree don't mean shit. These people don't think for themselves. That's what makes difference between us and them is we think with our head and they just think what they're told. So hey, you guys give a like out, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think. See you guys.